When I was growing up, I did not really like having the idea of people around me. And it's not something that I really fancy, that quite frankly, because I was this lone ranger, I want to be on my own, introvert kind of thing. Something happened and I got a hot slap on his birthday and a day of joy turned sour. So I went for a Zumba class. When I'm in Zumba class with my big belly, people are looking at me like, oh, am I not tired? I said, I'm saying like, no, I really like having this kind of time where I'm not thinking about life. And yeah, afterwards, I don't know, it's just been one thing or the other, and I never got to actually celebrate a birthday the way I wanted. So usually when I look back at birthdays, I'm like, I don't have anything to do with birthdays. Good experiences, bad experiences, they have shaped who I am today. And I'm grateful for all of them. There are some experiences I would have rather not had, but you know, I feel like they have made me into a better human. So my birthday this year feels kind of different. I don't know how to kind of qualify it or quantify how different it feels like. So I've never been a fan of birthdays. If you invite me, I will come and celebrate with you. But for myself, it's like I don't want to have anything to do with a birthday celebration. I was just like, okay. And I think I try to reminisce, and I went back to why I kind of had this odd feeling or odd relationship with birthdays. So I thought back to when I was about probably like between 6 and 8, when it was my brother's birthday, and something happened and I got a hot slap on his birthday and a day of joy turned sour. So usually when I look back at birthdays, I'm like, I don't have anything to do with birthdays. The celebration. So usually, like all my birthdays, I don't remember celebrating birthdays on my own or by myself. Like, yeah, I think when I was 10, I was supposed to have like a birthday celebration in school, but I had chickenpox and then I could not eventually celebrate my birthday. And yeah, afterwards, I don't know, it's just been one thing or the other, and I never got to actually celebrate a birthday the way I wanted. So fast forward to my adult years, this is 2026, about 3 years ago, I moved to the US for my PhD. So it was around January I moved. So I had my birthday in Nigeria, but you know, at that time I was preparing for my flight, and yeah, I don't think I ever thought about celebrating my birthday at all. So it was just like, okay, let me just get my things ready, let me get to the US and let me start my program. And the year afterwards, I was already pregnant. So 2024, I was pregnant with my first son. And on my birthday, I think probably a couple of days before, I was in the ER, that's emergency room, I didn't have a complication with my pregnancy, but I had like it turned out to be a vitamin C deficiency, but I had a lot of like sore throat and I wasn't feeling too well. And I was not eating. So, I had to go to the ER twice. So I did not get to celebrate my birthday. Like my birthday, I was just on the bed. I was just like, people will keep wishing you happy birthday. Oh, how is it like? And at that time, I was more or less fighting for my life. And the year afterwards, which was 2025, I was breastfeeding. So I didn't get to do anything. And so just like, okay, this year, from where I come from, that's Nigeria, we have this kind of milestones where you celebrate your birthday. For example, the milestone should be probably when you're 30, you should have a big celebration. When you're 40, 50, 60, things like that. And I'm not 30 yet. But I just I don't have a big celebration, but I wanted a kind of like a quiet birthday, an intentional birthday, something I don't have to depend on someone to plan for me. I wanted it to go the way I wanted it to go. So I decided to do something I had not done, which is I got my nails done, and so the first time I got my nails like done in a mani padi, whatever it's called, in the US since I moved. I usually get them once in a while. It's not something that I really fancy, quite frankly. It's just I do love long nails, and usually my nails grow long, but since I've had babies, they have not allowed my nails to rest. They're always trying to break them off, not intentionally, but children. Yeah, so I decided to get my nails done, which was like a small self-care, if you will, on my part. So I just like went out, got manicured, got pedicure, and I was like, okay, it's just something, fun for myself. And the day after, I usually every Saturday I always go for Zumba anyway. So I went for my Zumba class, which is another time for me to. Zumba is like a form of relaxation for me. When I'm in Zumba class with my big belly, I'm pregnant here, so my big belly, and people are looking at me like, oh, am I not tired? I'm saying like, no, I really like being here. I really like having this kind of time where I'm not thinking about life. I'm just letting the music fill my mind. I'm moving to the music, and I'm not thinking about anything else in my life. And yeah, so I got to do that. And I think probably later in the evening, we had a get together. So my church family came together, and we had like a small celebration about me. It's good. When I was growing up, I did not really like having the idea of people around me. I love having friends, maybe just like one or two friends around, but this idea of having like a crowd, or we call it like a community around me, it was like a strange idea to me, because I was this lone ranger. I want to be on my own, introvert kind of thing. So, but it's recently I started to realize the importance of community, the importance of having people that care about you around you. You can have I have lots of people around you, but do they really care enough to take out time to take out time of their day to come and actually celebrate you? And it's not just about like having food around, or just having parties or gifts, but it's just, for me, it's about your presence. And if you feel I am worth your time. So if I am worth your time, I feel like that's the most important thing. To me, it's more important than anything material. Like you can give. I know it ties back to kind of how lots of I would say even African families are raised where it's almost like the father is not in the home, the mom is in the home, and it's the father just essentially just throwing money at the family, and you're not there, you're not feeling the father's presence. To me, it's just like I don't really care about the money. I'd rather live in penury and have someone that I know care with me than be in riches, and then it's like you look around and it's like you're alone in the world. That's how I felt like to be. So usually for me, it's not about the gifts, it's not about anything material. It's just about that, oh, people actually care about me, to be able to celebrate me, to be able to notice the little things that I did not notice about myself. So that's why I'm going to my appreciation post. I'm grateful for life. I really am. I am grateful for the people that are around me. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my family, my brothers, my mom. I do not have a sister, but I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for my family, my brothers. I'm grateful for my the family I'm creating, my husband, my son. I'm grateful for my children yet unborn. I'm grateful for my pastor, who is my husband actually at the moment. But I'm grateful for everything around me. And when I was done with college and everything felt so phasey, you don't know your next step, you don't know what you're going to do. And at that time, God brought people into my life that helped me. I think one thing that really shaped me back in 2019, around December of 2019, going to early 2020, close to that COVID time. One thing that my pastor back in Nigeria said, just Pastor Ayo, and he told us, he was speaking to the church, but it's something that I have been carrying for years now, is to just be intentional about life. And it's something that has really guided me from then up till now, that every year, it sounds like, every year we make resolutions and everything, especially on your birthday. And for me, my birthday is close to the new year. So January 1st and January 10th, they're very super close. And it's like, okay, yes, you're trying to turn a new leaf, you're trying to make new plans. So usually your birthday is another time to reminisce or, oh, things I've done in the past, things that I want to do now. So since 2019, 2020, I've always had this yearly plans. And there's some things that I really wanted to do at probably back in 2020 that I did not have the means to, that I am able to do now. And yeah, but usually I still have the jotters, like where I keep those kinds of 2020, my 2020 year plan, 2021 plan. I do have those notes, and he, because he taught us about being intentional. So it's not just about saying, okay, for example, I want to read my Bible the whole year. Like I want to complete reading the whole Bible in a year. It was like putting plans in place, like putting structures in place. So it's not just saying, oh, I want to do this, but it's like, how do I want to do it? What are my weekly goals, my daily goals, what are my monthly goals? So yeah, I would like to say thank you to everyone that has been a part of my life. It's always good to start from my family because they have made me into who I am today. So I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my church family. I'm grateful for everyone I've met since I became aware of myself, because in one way or another, they have shaped who I am today. Good experiences, bad experiences, they have shaped who I am today. And I'm grateful for all of them. There are some experiences I would have rather not had, but those experiences I would say are relevant. There are some that I don't know how relevant they are now, but I feel like they have made me into a better human. And so it's small growth. Cheers, small growth. Cheers, more. Just more. Yeah, I really don't want to say it because I don't want to burst out into tears. So I would say it's to more growth, it's to more intentionality, it's to more dedication, it's to more love, more children, more more development, and all aspects of my life, my career, my family, my spiritual life, everything that surrounds me, even business, even my YouTube, that this is going on. So I'm excited to see what the next few years unfold, and yeah, I'll keep trying to do my best as a frail person that I am, and I hope things work out well for me and for those around me. So it's a quiet birthday, and I'm super grateful for everything that's happened in my life. So I love you all. Bye.